Hi creative, welcome back to the channel, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can achieve this flounce sleeve. So first step, I'm folding my fabric into four. Then after folding into four, I am going to go ahead and mark my horizontal and vertical line. There's the center, that's the midpoint. Then I'm going to be marking my radius using 2 inches. So this is 2 inches. I'm marking 2 inches. Once I was done, I connected the dots together, so you can see it giving me this circle here. Then for the length of the flounce, I'm going to be using 3 inches. I'm using 3 inches. Then I'll connect the 3 inches down to the 2 inches we mark. Then I'll go ahead and mark my 3 inches all the way around. So I'm using 3 inches because the quinoline I'm using is 1 inch. So if you're using 3 inches, 1 inches quinoline is okay for you. But if you're using something bigger than 1 inches, then you have to increase your flounce length. So 3 inches, I'm connecting the line. I'm going to be marking 3 inches all the way as you see me doing. Mark the 3 inches all the way till you exhaust the fabric. By the way, I used 1.5 yards of Ankara fabric, which was not really enough. So you can use 2 yards for one sleeve. So you can see I'm just connecting those lines together, and once I am through with this, I'm going to cut it out. So you can see I'm just following the line we made, and I'm going to cut it out. That's what I'm doing. So there's a point I want to show you. So this point, you're seeing these 2 red arrows here. Please, you're going to connect these lines together. Wow, you just connect it. I did it off camera. I did not do it when the camera was on, so I'm just pointing that out for you. So when you're cutting, you'll notice that you have small difficulty here. So just connect this part together. So once you're done, you just keep on cutting the fabric. So that's what you see me doing here, and you cut. So it's going to give us, so this is it. So you can see it here. It gave us 4 pieces, and I'm going to use the whole 4, and it's only supposed to be enough for one sleeve. So you can see, so this one, I'm going to pick one part and place this quinoline on it, keeping at least 3/4 of an inch, then before sewing it. So that's where I'm going to place the other Ankara and turn it with it. So this is my pattern paper. I've already cut my sleeve. I used the pattern paper and I cut out the sleeve. So this sleeve, you can cut what length you want, a long sleeve or a short sleeve. So the flounce is going to be stopping at our elbow. So this is me marking the point where we want the flounce to stop. So this is on my elbow. I'm going to mark that and roll the line. Once I was done rolling the line, I just cut it out. So this is what we're going to be working with. So another thing for me, I'm going to take my tape and come down by 1 inch, and I'm going to be doing that all the way round to the armhole, like everywhere down, so you can see what I'm doing. 1 inch, and I'll just connect the lines together. Then for the side 2, I'm going to come in by 2 inch or 2.5, connect it together. Just follow what I'm doing, you understand. So I'm just connecting the line, and I'll cut it out. So this part is very important. So after connecting the lines, I'm going to be cutting it out. So we have our paper. So this is the the sleeve we're going to be working with, and this is what the pattern we just trimmed. You can see up here there's space, and I will show you in a bit what next to do. So okay, this is the pattern paper. I'm going to fold it into 2 and into 4. So I want to have the midpoint of this. So this is what I did for the Ankara we cut earlier. So I open it, you can see it's giving me that horizontal and vertical line. So I'm going to be going ahead and draw. It's the same thing I did for the Ankara. So I'm going to cross the lines. I want to have the center point of it, and that's the midpoint. So I'm going to go in again and mark my radius, and this time around I'm using 1/2 inch. So you can see that's already giving me that circle 1/2 inch round. Then I'll go ahead and be marking 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. It's just the same way we did when we're trying to mark on the Ankara, the flounce on the Ankara. So this is what you're going to be doing. I used 1 inch here, but the space was big, so I had to go in again and reduce it and use 1/2 an inch and mark all the way round. So this will help. It will help you. You have to do this. It will help you when you're sewing the flounce on the sleeve. So this is just our guideline. So I'm marking it all the way around. Once I was done, I just went in and connected those dots together. So that's what I did. I connected the dots together. So I am done. I placed it on the under the net, and you can see the flounce. I've already ironed it. I used the Ankara for the lining. I iron it out. I placed the pattern paper under the net so that it will guide me when I'm sewing on it. You can see, so you can see our flounce is already ironed. I sewed the crinoline and iron it, so everything is ready to work with. So this is the flounce. I'm sewing it. So this pattern paper is under the net, so you can see I'm just sewing it on the line we created. So while sewing, I'll just be pleating it bit by bit, and I'll be sewing it on it like that, controlling it, and we're done. So that is it. So you can see mine was not even enough. I used the 4 pieces, like 2, then 2 for the lining, and it was still having some lines. I didn't sew on some lines, but that's why I say you can use 2 inches if you want a big sleeve. So I went ahead, removed the pins, and I'm going to tear off the paper. So we have this ready. Shape the side, shape it to your sleeve measurement. So shape it and attach this one to your armhole. So the sleeve is ready. Please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you.